True crime tales and everything else out here. Fox Chair Detective. Ding Dong Detective. Dumbo Detective. Goofy Troop Detective. Splutin Detective. The Splutin. On to the Splutin. The Splutin Detective. I like that. Yeah, the Splutin. Splutin Detective. Now if I can remember that. Being a splut. Yeah, that's right, folks. A splut detective. Anyways, doing a little bit more on the Jelani Day case. Very interesting case, I tell you. And it's, of course, when a body's found, and there's no answers but an accidental drowning. But yet, in this article I found, mind you, updated on September 21st. Very interesting thing about finding the car in Peru. Now, they did say that they found the car out in a wooded area. But for a person that obviously just wanted to go out for a swim, like Jelani, which is what the police are trying to say, he drowned because he was near a river bend or a riverbank. Drowned near the river. It's the only thing people do around rivers in any case of drowning is beyond me. I don't know if this picture here is his last picture being seen on surveillance. Which in a way, kind of look at it. I'm gonna have to friggin' screenshot that, but I'm not trying. I don't know, folks. I don't know if it's because of the lighting, but yeah, you see this kid, man, got his arms around a lot of people, man. You know, I'm sure for a fact that he must have been a right cool, outspoken dude. But I want to say this picture over here in the far right. If you look at the hair, and I just noticed this because I just I didn't go looking closely into that picture. But it seems to me, I wish I could blow it up, but I can't, that the hair don't look the same. It kind of looks like there's how colored people do it. They put the curls in their hair and pull them up and like twist them. That's what it kind of looks like on that head right there in that far right picture. So with that being said, I can guarantee you that that could not be him. Also, like I said, I don't know if it's the lighting, but the guy in the far right looks more like a darker color in his skin. I mean, of course, the only one that could look at that and prove that would be his mother and family. But I'm looking at it at an angle, and I'm seeing in that whiteness in the back. Let me show you something. I could do that. Boop. You're going to see right there, as you see the line where I just drew it pointing, it looks like the hair sticks out. And like I said, it's like he's got the curls that I've watched people do it. They sit there and twist their hair when they have it up in, say, like a porcupine style. I don't know what they call that. Forgive me for this, but I've hung around with people that have done that. They'll sit there and talk to you. Yeah, man, yeah, yo, brother. And they go spinning around, They look like they're taking the nut off of a boat. But to me, that looks like the hair is different. And, I mean, the forehead you can clearly see is a lot darker colored skin. As in Jelani there has a kind of a lighter forehead. So I'm about to wonder if that is really him in that picture. And of course, why not throw up a picture and say, oh, here he was, to distract you when the guy has a mask on. Now, you need a picture of Jelani standing with his arms straight down like that. To get it, maybe the arms could be longer. And, I mean, this guy in the far right, I want to say he would look like a 6-footer, but I'm going more like a 5'11". But then again, I'd have to get a picture of Jelani and put it up on that. But I know that hairline and stuff, as I showed you, it looks like it's got a point there. It says Jelani, if these are recent pictures, right, his hair is just straight down flat. There's no, curls sticking out. I'll just have to call them curls. Sorry, I don't know what that is, but what they call that. But yeah, the hair definitely looks different, and so don't the color of the tone of skin in the forehead. And I wear glasses, and I can see clear as day that does. Now, I can't say that, but then again, I could be wrong. But it just looks like his hair has a little, what do you call them, cornrows or whatever, stick out there. And that's what it looks like to me. But another thing, if you got a person like this, supposedly, going into a town in Peru, which is probably, I want to say it looked like a half an hour, 40-minute drive from Bloomington. And, him going out there and hanging out at the river makes it even more suspicious. What I'm going to read next wasn't in the first article I read, but this one, it is. So, besides the picture, and this was the one I was looking in on for the, although digital evidence that could be a cell phone, laptop, cell tower, just a wide variety of digital evidence, said the public affairs officer John Furman, that's a lot of where investigators are focused, which can take time. So right, this is where I read and was looking into the phone stuff. So now it's taking time. Now I believe he did go missing August of this year. So we're in November 1st. You would assume from August 26th, I believe last seen, I would assume up until, say, September 30th, October, the first week of October, they would have some cell phone or tower bings and records on that. Nope, not yet. Nothing. Oh, come on, this phone did this bastard. Oh, it's gonna suck. So, this is where I was talking about how I was looking in where the phone stuff. Usually, though, when Gabby Petito, the phone was right there. And not even a week or 2 weeks into the case, they're already talking about phones and pictures and, social media. I mean, even though she was recording on YouTube and doing the YouTube channel thing and everything, they went right to the source. So why ain't they right to the source on this guy's so-called Facebook? If he has a Twitter, Instagram, where are his stuff? Any conversations? I mean, yeah, it does take a while, believe me, but one would think a month or a month and a half. They had in September and October, 2 months, to fully look into all this phone stuff, towers, and right, there ain't nothing yet, and this was September 21st, so all it takes time, they say, and obviously, I think, and this is something that I think the family had a certain software developer that had a difference in time frame, and Jelani's family was reaching out to that company as well. So here we go, folks. Right there, different timeline. That means whoever these developers are, they're already on it and they found something different. So whatever the police are trying to do and not do, hey, we're getting kind of skeptic there, folks. Because here we are once again. Oh, it takes time and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But this developer says right here, black and white, got another timeline. And that's what I'm talking about. What really happened in between the dispensary center in Peru. And not only that, like I said, and started in the beginning. All right, this guy, they're gonna say drowned, accidental. So he must have went to go swimming, right? Oh hell, why not go to Peru in the river? They're gonna say accidental drowning. Why don't they just say he went to go swim? And I think they're even gonna go and try the suicide thing on this too. But then again, you got that person who commented must know a little bit more than what the investigators think is a broken jaw, which is that in a different timeline now on the 21st. So, something's not going something well, right? But the biggest thing of all in this article is you tell me why this Jelani would take himself and go to Peru, not only to just go swimming, let's call it swimming, he had an accidental drowning. Unless maybe he went there with some girl, or to meet some girl. Maybe he didn't go meet somebody. Like I said, who brought him? Why did he go to the dispensary? What made him halt everything to go to that class? And supposedly he's graduated, so why is he going to classes beyond me? This is these things that are just bizarre in the whole story. And what's even more bizarre is the automobile. It was a bit of coordinated effort, and we ended up taking a missing person report. August 26th, that's when the car was located, and there was an initial search in Peru. That's right, the car in Peru. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Oh, goddamn dog. He always run his big mouth. So here we have a guy going to Peru, and the car was found. He's missing. They filed a report. So was he swimming? Or was he meeting with someone? He had to have been meeting someone, or maybe he was going to drop somebody off. But the nature of the matter really is, and this one is, give me one good reason why. Bear with me. They're still waiting. Oh yeah, they figured that out. They were still waiting as the body was found. But trying to find that damn part. Find. Damn it, where did it go? Oh, is this it, Cavalier? Damn it, where'd it go? And here's where they say about, an adult is different in a missing persons case. An adult is different unless a teenager runs away. Then they consider that a missing person. But when a guy, a man, an adult, getting out of college before with my son, he's old enough, he's to make his own decisions. Gabby Petito and Mr. Dirty Laundry, them two were adults and but I'll tell you something. I watched the 2020 episode on them too, and the way they talked, and the way they friggin', interacted with the police, I'll tell you right now, that right there is a bad indication. And I'm gonna say it right here, right now, of, even though they could do what they needed to do to travel, to make money, they still had some disabilities going on. Now, this kid in this case, I can't say he's got disabilities because he's up there in the doctors. But if you're one of them people that are too good-natured and good-hearted, that's going to lead you somewhere too. It's always something about that goodness in somebody that leads to something else that they're not ready. And it's called the street smart system, I call it. And I'm trying to find it, damn it. Bear with me. And it's just, and that being said, it's just, it always leads to the worst of things. Whether or not that person can, be intelligent enough to be a doctor, be intelligent enough to go on the road and do their own road trip. It doesn't mean they're intelligent enough to, have them symptoms of who you can trust type thing, if you know where I'm going with that. It's just the fact that you put too much goodness out there, put too much effort in trying to be that person, and you're going to get taken advantage of either way. And whether it's in the Gabby Petito case or this case, these kids, man, just put too much, not enough street smarts in there to say, I'm going on the big open road, I'm an adult now. It doesn't matter if you're an adult or not. If you ain't got them street smarts, you ain't gonna make it in the streets. And these are proven cases right here. And one thing I want to show, right here, covered up with brush. Now, if someone want to tell me what in the world would this kid be doing, going to a town that he's not really familiar with, all alone going to a river at that. Why in the world would he want to go and cover his car? And his car is pretty damn nice, tell you. I looked at that 300. They have the pictures of it, Chrysler 300. Like, ooh, oh, pimped out that sucker. But who would put their car in brush? A nice, white car at that. Why in the world would he want to go and do something stupid and then, I'm going to cover my car? That right there is a question of it all of its own. What is really that, that they're literally trying to take their time with it. I mean, sure, it's bad enough, you got people out there that just come right up to you, could sneak attack you or sucker you into something, and or just let alone befriend you and then twist on a dime. And I think that's what this kid got, in a bad situation with someone that just knows how to come and approach somebody and then flip the switch. And I've seen that happen in my life. Oh boy, oh man. And that's where I've always had my guard up. You can get into a conversation with people. You can be out in the public with people. I'll tell you, man, even I've had encounters where I've walked up to people, act like they know me, they talk to me, they say things, and all of a sudden they start saying some quacky things. It's like, all right, well, back up. Yeah, I gotta go. See you later. And who knows what would let up in my case if I didn't have the street smarts. Always got my eyes peeled and aware, and when I get into them conversations with people, it's like, whoa. It's like, slow down here. And people needing rides or, trying to befriend you. It's like, yeah, all right, buddy. So you better catch yourself. You gotta catch yourself all the time. You gotta keep your eyes glued. Because there's a lot of people out there, man, that just take advantage of you. And I strongly think that's what happened to this guy. Someone really tried to, whatever the case may be, befriended him or something. And then just eventually just poof. Now he's gone. But, yeah, them are some things I wanted to go over in this article. Them are some questions that still, and still everybody's waiting. September 21st, where's the updates on the phone and stuff? It's like I said, it's well into November now. They had a whole month of October from the 21st of this article to get any phone records, phone calls, anything, media. And I definitely think that guy at the end ain't him, but I could be wrong. But you gotta think, folks. Always something. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Out.